How's it going, witches and warlocks and all in between? I'm the Wizard of What, and before I start the video, I just want to say Happy Pride Month, everybody. And to celebrate the occasion, I got my Pride shirt. While I myself am not a part of the community, I am a supporter of it. So I wanted to give a shout out to all my friends in the LGBT+ community. So happy Pride Month to everybody. And with that out of the way, let's talk about children beating each other up. The Karate Kid franchise has some of my favorite comfort movies in the series. The first one I enjoy watching around the summertime. It's a very comforting summer flick. The second one I enjoy because it dives more into the history of karate and Mr. Miyagi's past. The third one's not as good, but the performance of Thomas Ian Griffith as Terry Silver more than makes it worth watching. Wake up and smell the coffee, Mr. LaRusso! The next Karate Kid? Not worth watching. But my favorite of the bunch is the Karate Kid reboot. That one I think does the story of the Karate Kid the best. Plus it has some of my favorite performances, including Jaden Smith. Yeah, I don't give a flying hootenanny if people think he's like a nepo baby, or like, why do we talk about the political and economical state of the world? Or if he wears shiny palisades on his head. He's a great actor, and Karate Kid was his best performance. Although I will say that both the original Karate Kid and the reboot both do have strengths and weaknesses. And if we could combine the best parts of each of them together, we could get the best Karate Kid movie. So when I heard that they were literally combining the two universes together, I got really excited. How excited am I? Well, I'm going to let an alternate version of myself tell you. But just a heads up, I'm Team Miyagi-Do and he's Team Cobra Kai! That. Cobra Kai. Let's talk about this movie. So I'll admit, one of the things I don't like about the Karate Kid movies is how goddamn repetitive they are. Like seriously, how many times have you heard the story about a kid moving to a different place, meeting a girl, getting picked on by a bully, and an old wise teacher teaching him karate, and then ending the movie with a weird gimmick? However, this movie does throw in a lot of new twists. For example, they throw in new side characters, like the love interest's father, who owns a pizza shop and is a former boxer. And this time around, they have the Karate Kid, who's played by Ben Wong. He's the same actor from American Born Chinese. He's actually teaching him Kung Fu. And honestly, that part is really interesting. Honestly, a lot of the new elements they throw in are really interesting. I honestly love the stuff around Jaden Smith's Karate Kid, like jacket on, jacket off, jacket on, jacket off. That stuff is really interesting, mainly because the Jaden Smith Karate Kid is my favorite Karate Kid. When it was just being a sequel to that, I was really enjoying the film. But unfortunately, they had to do a crossover.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Hi! I'm Dora the Explorer! And if you like what you see, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the Wizard of What!
And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss another upload.
Alright. And now, back to our show.
So the funny thing is that the movie is all about two branches, one tree, but one of the branches feels incredibly weak. Like Daniel in this movie feels completely unnecessary. Like you would cut him out and not miss a thing. I think a big reason why he feels so pointless is because he's introduced into the movie too late. Like if he was in the movie earlier, then that would make more sense. Honestly, he feels so pointless, you might as well have swapped him out for Hilary Swank as Julie Pierce. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Because the great thing about Cobra Kai was that it continued the story from the original Karate Kid movies and expanded upon them and concluded them. I honestly think Karate Kid Legends should have done that with the next Karate Kid and the Jaden Smith Karate Kid. Just say that Julie Pierce moved to New York and is teaching her own karate class. Like have her be the divorced mom of the love interest. And then you can include Daniel in a post-credit scene. Have this film, and other sequels onward, be about expanding on and continuing the story of the other two Karate Kid movies. If you ask me, I think that would be a lot more interesting. But unfortunately, we do have to have Daniel in this. And don't get me wrong, I have nothing against Daniel, but at the same time, I feel like they could have incorporated him in the story a lot better. I will also say, this movie has a weird editing problem. Like, if you guys all seen the trailers, you know that there's like, they show various scenes with Daniel, Mr. Han, and Lee in this. But a lot of them are in the last third, and they go by in like a millisecond. Like, at one point it'll cut to Lee being trained, and then it'll cut back to this random moment with Daniel and Lee. Like, there's no real organic transition into it. Nothing really has, like, time to sit. Like, they just have to cut to a shot. Like, one moment he'll be training, the next he's already at the tournament. And it's just like, what the hell? I don't want to get the impression that I hate this movie, because I don't. Like I said, when it focuses on the new stuff, it is good. When it focuses on being a crossover, it really does not work. It treads too much old territory, and it was just underwhelming to me. So I think I'm going to give this movie a 6 out of 10. I wouldn't mind rewatching it, but I think I'd rather watch the other Karate Kids first. Alright, Wizard, I'm done. Oh, thank God. Dude, when was the last time you showered? 1984. Gross. Question of the day. What is your favorite pizza topping? I like to get a half and half pizza. Half pepperoni, half Hawaiian. Serve that with a 2 liter of iced tea. Watch a movie. And that's just a perfect Sunday night. Matter of fact, I might go do that right now. Let me know your favorite. I'm the Wizard of What, and until next time, stay strong, my dudes. Hey, Johnny, you want to order a pizza?
Yeah, man, what are you thinking?
I don't know, maybe like ham and pineapple.
Quiet!
Sorry, sir.